I would say 10 out of 10, possibly 11 out of 10. No, we couldn't have asked for better. I mean, if we didn't know 5 years ago that we were going to be moving to this part of the world, or that we were going to find a house like this. That was pure chance, and we jumped at it. And you know, if you had suggested to me back then that I would be sitting in the sunshine with a view like this on a nice piece of custom engineering, I wouldn't have believed it. This house was built in around the early 1980s, and the balconies were fitted at the time of construction. And by the time we got to it, in the condition of the original, which was timber and glass construction, was a bit sad. The wood was deteriorating, the glass was all getting moss covered, and the panels had gaps between them. The timber construction was about 4-inch square, and the one thing that we really objected to was that the top rail, when you sat down in the living room, totally obscured your view of Rotti Ferry across the water. Just couldn't have been contrived better if somebody had measured it. So we thought, right, that's got to go. We want clear glass. And the actual structural condition, the steel pillars were beginning to rust and so on. I thought, this is not going to be safe for very much longer. Time to get a new one, and started looking around. The one thing that impressed me most and kept me on board with them was the level of engagement. That it wasn't just a sort of customer and contractor relationship. They really got involved and wanted to get as good a result as possible out of it, and totally understood what we were aiming for. So good understanding right from the word go. Technical planning side of it was, that was all handled by Fergus and his team, and the designs and so on worked with us again in consultation and samples of things like the decking and the styles of glass, and came up with basically exactly what we had been looking for. I helped it slightly along the way because I had seen online illustrations, photos of what we had in mind, but by other companies and other sites. So I said, well, something like this, how about it? Very good, very efficient, on time, first thing in the morning. Took me all the time to be up and ready for them before they arrived. But yeah, the turnaround time was extremely good. I think if we included the things like the stair railings, probably about 4 or 5 days total. And with a relatively small team, I was quite impressed with the amount of physical effort these guys put in, because I mean, lifting one of these panes of glass up the stairs, it's a serious amount of glass, pretty heavy. I think they're around about 70 kilos or something each pane, and there's, what, 6 of them? So there was a lot of heaving and grunting and worry, because if you lose one of these, you're losing a lot of money. Don't hesitate. Get the pricing, get the specification right. That's easily done in detailed discussions of ideas and plans and so on. And yeah, go ahead, you won't regret it.